So is this like a master bedroom?
In a normal house, this would probably be the bonus room.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because the garage is under here.
Yeah, we're on top of the garage.
It looks like you got a couple synths here.
Just a few. I think we've cut down to, I think it's 15 now. Just the essentials. I've kind of made a rule where if I'm gonna bring something in, it has to have some kind of unique identity that's different than everything else.
It's such a comfortable room. The first thing that stands out to me, for whatever reason, is the colors. And then this treatment. Look at this. Is it crown molding? Mm-hmm. And are there lights above it too?
Yeah, there's like an LED rope light up there. Long story short, it's all leftovers from my previous studio, the house I was in last. The aesthetic is important to me. I want to feel inspired because I'm in here every day. Definitely brought some color swatches and painted it some lighter colors, but still warm. You know, I'm a big fan of reds and browns. But as far as the treatment, like all the cloud that I built, that's all leftovers. It's all crown molding from my previous studio that I never ended up using. And 2 years ago, I kind of redid some stuff and I put the Tennessee barn wood up because ultimately I would love to be in a cabin somewhere out in the woods.
There's mirrors behind the panels, I just noticed.
Yep. So Carl Tatz does his rooms. You've probably done a few. I got the idea from him. He basically does the mirror thing on the walls. Now, visually, it makes the room look a lot bigger than it is. And if I were to finish this, what I would do is build the wood frames. I don't like the edges of the panels. They're just,
cloth.
Yeah, they just don't look great. So I'd love to actually hide that by building some nice wood frames and putting light strips in there. The panels are extremely absorptive, and then in between them with the mirrors, it keeps things live. I went maybe a little overboard. I really did a lot of measuring so that wherever there's a mirror on the opposite side of the wall, there's absorption.
Yeah. So these are all, what is it, G and K? GK acoustics?
GIK, I don't know how you say it, GIK acoustics. I used to make all my own stuff. I built the cloud, I made that myself. I didn't want to make 22 panels. I didn't have the time. So I bought them, and these are actually really nice because they kind of get into bass trap territory because they're deep enough. They've got an air cavity behind them, and I actually left about an inch behind them so, low end can get back there, resonate the panels,
Very cool.
and they're not just the typical 2-inch panel that's really going to only give you mid and high end absorption. They get down pretty low.
I see you have some back here in this little vocal booth as well that you made.
Most of the wood trim in here, it's all just the cheapest pine you can get. But I like it rustic. I don't like it really smooth and like a lot of studios. It's oak and everything is real super smooth. I love that. Again, I'd love to be in a cabin.
Yeah.
So, and then the stain is called Bombay Mahogany. I forget who makes it. I've used it on pretty much everything. All of my custom stuff I did on my Argosy workstation. There's a couple different shades, but like even these wood pieces around the studio, most of it is that Bombay Mahogany. It comes across, it gives you that red without being like bright red. It's just got a nice look to it. It's warm and inviting. And
so how long did it take you to put this room together?
When I moved in, the first thing was building that cloud. I had to do that before I moved anything in. Really didn't take long. Building the cloud, I basically did that in probably 2 days.